tax system. And most of these charts are things that have been presented to council at some time in the past. Not all of them, but some of them should look familiar. So we wanted to create a document that can be used for many of the various property tax issues that are going through the legislature. There are things like circuit breaker bills, which would reduce folks' property taxes based on income levels. There are a couple of bills that are proposing property tax rebates with the budget surplus. And of course, we're always looking for overall reform of the property tax system, as President Jones mentioned as well. So the first one here is just demonstrating a shift in the property tax base over the last 20 years from a more diverse base to largely residential. 20 years ago, 43% of our property taxes came from residential, and now it's 60%. This chart is one from the Montana Budget and Policy Center, and it shows Montana taxes as a percentage of income, and it shows how regressive our property tax system is, showing that our sales taxes are they're regressive, but because we don't have very many sales taxes in Montana, really our most regressive form of taxes is our property tax system. And then this chart may be one that is new to at least some folks. The Revenue Interim Committee of the legislature did some research on the property tax, did a property tax study bill, and had a comparison here where they compared local governments throughout the U.S. and Montana local governments, and the rest of the states. Property taxes make up about 72% of revenue for local governments, and in Montana, it's 96.5%. So that's a pretty dramatic number, and it's a pretty dramatic number. This is one that folks I'm sure have seen in our budget stuff, just demonstrate